top in front of me. You can see. Let's see. Come on in and let's chat. Chatty, chatty, chatty. Oh my goodness. Good evening. Hello. Hold on, I got my laptop in front of me, y'all. Hello, oh, I can see myself. I'm gonna take this hair out tomorrow. I've been lazy. I just came back from walking about an hour ago, trying to get my little cardio in. Hello, y'all. Hello. Oh my goodness. Let me refresh my screen. Hey, hey. I see. Hi, Vaya. Look at my daughter. Hi, Veve. Hello. Good evening. Oh my goodness. This week was so crazy. I don't know what happened. Everything just went all the way left. I came so close. I was about to just get rid of everything. I'm like, what is happening? Everything on my printing, everything was just a hot mess. So what to do if y'all ever run into this problem, honey? So I use Silhouette Cameo for Silhouette design space. I use that for like a lot of stuff, right? Even though I work out of Cricut too sometimes, I only do Cricut. Now this is weird. When I have vinyl projects that somebody asks me about, then I do vinyl and I do rhinestone templates when I'm using my Cricut. I prefer the Cricut when I'm doing those kind of things. But when I'm doing like print and cut projects or when I'm doing t-shirts or all over shirts, I use Silhouette Studio. So this week I had to do, and this is so crazy because I had to cancel an order. I finished the order. Then I had to refund back somebody's their money right in the middle of my project because I'm telling you, just things just went nuts. Like everything went crazy. So I've been having my setup in my room for a long time. Like I've been having my Cricut machine. I've been having my Cameo in there. I don't know what went left, right? So like I said, I've always used different kind of paper, right? I used koala paper. I have used ASUP paper in the past. So I didn't understand what was happening. So I'm printing and I'm cutting and everything going fine. And then these error codes start just like popping up in my design space. So I'm looking at them, I'm ignoring them, right? But my stuff steady printing and then it just went, everything just went crazy. Like a sign came up saying something like, check your something crossbar or something, check your crossbar. So I then took this machine, right? Took a flashlight. I'm looking. I take a Q-tip. I mean, I'm brushing, I'm cleaning the sensor. I'm like, what is wrong with this machine? Like, and then just nothing. And then my registration marks was not showing up. Like, you know how the design space, not design space, but inside of Silhouette Studio, right? When you hit print, it shows you what it's going to look like registration marks. So when I set it up on the when I do my page, now the registration marks is showing up on the design space, right? But then when I go hit print, the registration marks was missing from the bottom on the Cameo's software side. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm just like, what is going on? Like, so I'm printing paper. I messed up like a whole pack of sticker paper, right? Because I was doing some party favor work. I messed up a whole pack of sticker paper, and then I stopped. I said, okay, let me try regular paper, right? Because I heard in the past, like, if your print and cut projects might be having issues if the paper too shiny, too glossy, or whatever. So I took some regular paper, some regular paper, regular copy paper. So I'm testing that to see is it gonna read. It's not reading nothing. I was like, I'm like, this is. I was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning, and so I kept reaching out to, I kept reaching out to Silhouette Studio, like, I don't understand what is happening. And so they asked me to take a video, then they asked me to record. And so by that time, I was already like, you know what? I'm gonna move um another brand because I don't have this kind of time. And so link, right? And it was like, I guess they have a page on here on YouTube or whatever. And so they sent me this link and it was to YouTube and they was like, watch these videos. And I'm in my head like, what? Like, you don't have no, like I'm reading the instructions that they sent and I'm like, no, I'm telling them like something is not right. I don't know what's going on. So I uninstalled, reinstalled, clean my blades, clean the mats that I had. I mean, I'm doing I'm going all the way back to the beginning now because I'm like, I'm not about to throw this machine out. I got something to finish. Like I said, I had to send the person back the refund for the one project, but I was able to finish um the cake topper for this for the birthday party that's coming up. So today I just like took a deep breath, ate some breakfast, got up about 8 o'clock in the morning, went back in there, and I opened up the link like because I was fussing and cussing, and I'm cussing out the stuff like cussing out the Silhouette instructions like I ain't got time for this. Like I'm just gonna then I try to do my cake topper inside of Cricut. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I tried. I just don't like it. I had it set up. I didn't like the way it was looking. Like I said, I only use Cricut for certain things, but even though people do make cake toppers inside of Cricut, I never did. I tried it. I set it up. I said, nope, I stopped. So this morning I got up, took a deep breath, and I was able to get it to work. Whatever troubleshooting steps they had, I did it. I did it to the machine. You know, that's just what I did. So after I did all the different troubleshootings, I did like step by step on like some different avenues. And I uninstalled, reinstalled, and then I cleaned my entire computer out because I'm like, what if I got too much like RAM or something going on in my computer? So I spent the day or so cleaning up files, organizing my computer, getting rid of stuff that wasn't there anymore. And then today I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a full test. And so today I went on ahead and I didn't want to use the paper that I had for the other person. So I went ahead and I just got some cardstock. My little girl birthday coming up. Like her birthday coming up real soon. So she already had told me what she wanted me to do. So I went ahead and because it was like I said, the Cameo was not cutting none of my paper. It wasn't cutting none of my paper. It wasn't cutting regular paper. It started tripping. It wouldn't cut my cardstock. The blade was going all crazy. I'm like, what? My blade snapped. I don't even know how the blade snapped. So that's another story. So I end up going to get me some extra blades, threw them in a drawer, And then I was talking to myself like, that's it. I'm not using this. I'm not using this brand no more. Cause like I said, I tested the paper inside of my Cricut machine. I tested all the paper, the same paper inside of my Cricut machine. My Cricut machine cut, no problem. It was just, I don't know what happened. But anyways, I got it to work. I'm so grateful. And so I went ahead and I just went ahead and knocked my daughter's stuff out because her birthday is coming up. I cannot believe it. Her birthday is technically less than 30 days now. So I want to knock her stuff out. So let me show y'all what happened after I did my test, my whole entire test. I posted a video about it earlier, but it came out good, and I'm really happy that nothing got crazy. And I'm just gonna take it off the bag real quick. So this is what it ended up turning up. So let me look on the computer because it look in reverse, but she liked to eat those blue things a lot. She loved her some Talkies, and she loved her cell phone, honey. I ain't pay for the phone, but she loved her phone, and she, loved her Talkies, and she about to turn 13. So I was able to finish this with no problem. So I was really, really, really excited. But I am in the future, I'm gonna think about getting me another brand of cutter, or see what other brands out there, because that troubleshooting, I can't deal with that. But as a lesson learned, when we buy these machines, we need to be reading our instructions. We need to be understanding what if you come and run into a problem. So now that I'm happy that this got done, I'm so scared to I ain't gonna take the lights out because this thing do light up. I think I showed it. I don't want it to run out. But yeah, I was able to finish, and I used the paper. Like I said, I use two kind of papers. I use Koala and I use A-Sub. So this is my A-Sub paper that I use. It is super glossy, but I'm so glad everything worked out. So just in case somebody ever having issues with y'all machine, like, please follow those troubleshooting tips, because I could not take it. I was on the verge of getting ready to throw that thing in the garbage. Look at my daughter. So that was it. And so of course I already showed the stuff in the on the shorts about the 4th of July shirts and stuff like that too. But yes, that is my grievance. That is my grievance for today. Don't give up. Don't be so quick to give up. Just work it out. Take a deep breath. Work it out. Read the instructions, honey. Read the instructions. Like I said, my nerves I was this close to tossing that machine in the trash. Like I was inches. And then it was so hot. Even though I got AC in here, my room don't got AC. I got sick from the heat. And I was just over it. Like, you know what? I was like, that's it. I am going to Google and research and see if I can find me another cutter, have a backup. I don't know which one I'm going to go with. I don't know, but I know I'm getting another one. I know I'm definitely going to get another one now, because I appreciate that. But we so spoiled in Silhouette. So that was my fault, because I'm so spoiled in that software. It's so easy for me to just plug in what I need to plug in. Cricut, you got to upload stuff, and I don't have time for that. Like, oh, and another thing. So inside of Silhouette Studio, I used to be able to save my SVGs. Hey, girl. Oh, congratulations. Oh, I was able to fix it. I was able to fix it. I had to do I had to troubleshoot everything from the beginning, from the software, uninstall, reinstall. I cleaned out my computer. It was just crazy. Nothing was going right. Like, it was wild. It wouldn't cut my car stock. Oh, it's back on. So I don't know. I think it's about to go out. So they had told me, like, Silhouette had sent me like a whole bunch of links to videos, especially here on from YouTube. And then it was like, watch these videos. And it was so many issues. Like, it was videos of people that having issues, what they did, what they didn't do. So I tried everything. Like I said, I used the paper. I always use Koala. I have used ASUP paper before. I don't know what the problem was. They had an update, right? So when I uninstalled and reinstalled, like, every time they update, that's when I be having the problems. I ain't gonna even sit here and lie. Like, soon as they update, I don't know when they did the update, but I even, like, that's when I was having issues. So I noticed, like, a couple days ago, before everything went crazy. You see, I tried that, Shelly. I swear, I tried to use the old version, and I'm telling you, something was going wild. Like, that's what made me do the update, right? So when I would hit the button on my, like, every time I would open up, because I was on the old version, just like you, right? I like the way the old version was. That's what I said. I don't like this new. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like, the old version, it was just, you can go in there and knock it out. Bam, 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 no problems. So I did the update. That's when I started noticing weird stuff. Like, this messages would keep popping up saying error code, error code. But I uninstalled, reinstalled. I like I said, I tested all the paper. I tested regular paper, cardstock. I did about 3 and 4 calibrations. And I'm like, what is wrong with this machine? It wouldn't cut when it went and cut my cardstock. I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry so bad. Now, cardstock, you don't need no registration marks. Yes, yes, Shelly. I kept telling them, they don't believe me, honey. I even did what they told me to do. I even recorded it. I sent it to them. I'm like, listen, something is going on with this system, right? So you know how when you get ready to, okay, you turn on your registration marks on the artboard inside of Silhouette Studio. It is going to show you the registration marks, the two in the corner at the top, and I think is, what is it, the two at the bottom. But when you go hit print in the new version, the one line, it was only one line at the one registration mark line at the bottom. I start grabbing my head like, what was, I was like, I was so close. I was like, this, I was 1 minute away of tossing that whole machine. I said, I can't do this. And then I had to issue a partial refund to my customer, because she wanted 2 cake toppers. I couldn't do the other one because I was having so many problems. So I gave her money back for the second cake topper. And I felt so bad, because I'm like, I don't want this girl to think I'm lying, but I was sitting there praying, like, because with Silhouette is I can't cuss. That is my stuff. Like, I like cricket, but I'm telling you, Silhouette, I can go in there and just knock stuff out. So, and you was right, Shelly. I tried to tell them that, but they don't believe me. They will not believe me. I had the video record like they told me, and I was pointing stuff out. I said, look, the registration marks ain't showing. It's a red message that keep popping up. I said, what is this? I don't have a Cameo, I feel. What do you have? I only use it for printing big. Oh, so you only use it. Okay, you only got the software, the print. Yes, that's why I like. Yes, that's smart. I'm telling you that. Then it kept telling me check the crossbar, check, and I'm unplugging this machine. I got it. I'm picking this machine up. I'm shaking it. I'm getting the flashlight. I'm all in the. I'm like this is not it because I can't have this happen again. Like I was right in the middle of a project and it just crashed out on me, and so now I'm like I'm too scared to use Cricut. I tried to go and do a cake topper inside of Cricut, but I didn't like the way it was looking. I didn't like the way the setup was looking. Like Cameo gives me my real vision of what I want to. So let me show you what happened. So today I prayed about it. I was sick as a dog last night being in that hot room. And I got up this morning. I prayed about it. I turned on that computer. 2 minutes. That's what happened with my cricket. 2 crickets. You got 2 crickets? Oh, now I understand why. Yeah, I'm going to look into another version. It's probably going to be a big one. Like I said, I might get the Cricket Venture because, and I'm gonna talk about. Oh, this is what else what I was talking about. So they also did something with the new update. Now you remember how you used to be able to save a SVG and take it inside a Cricut? You better not try that. I was so disappointed. So I cut all the now I'm about to take this whole cake topper. I said, you know what? I'm gonna just I'm gonna just set the cake topper up, save it as an SVG, take it over to Cricut. Honey, when I took that thing over to Cricut, it was black, a black box. And then the message came up on the screen talking about, now this is in Cameo, this is in Silhouette. A message came up on the screen talking about, um, it's warning me. Now it's letting me know that I cannot use that. Whatever message it was, it let me know that when I try to take it, it's going to be distorted. And it gives you a little visual of what it looked like if you try to take it somewhere else. I didn't like that. I was so heated. Like, so you're not allowed to take the. You're not. You can still save it. Now I have a. No, I shouldn't only have. I was so pissed. No, honey. Yes, on the new version. I can go take y'all to the computer right now. I'm about to show y'all. I'm gonna turn on my Cricut. I'm gonna show y'all. I don't like it. That's why I say I'm so irritated. I'm so mad right now. So yes, I set it up. So I set up my yes. You cannot watch what happened, y'all. Watch what happened when you save it as an SVG, and then you try to take it to Cricut. It blacks it out now. I was so disappointed. I said, you know what? Let me see. Let me turn it. Yes, and I thought about that. Yes, the rhinestone templates. Ooh, that right there. Ooh, man, I was so mad. Watch. Now I got some rhinestone templates. Watch what happened, y'all, when I tried to take this a SVG and put it inside a Cricut. Look, see, it's another weird. I ain't got time, but they won't listen to me. I keep telling them. I said, listen, something is going on with y'all little, you know. Okay, so I had to recut something. I'm about to just open up something. I'm about to open up okay, so I'm about to turn to my Cameo, right? I'm about to turn to Cameo. Silhouette, or whatever we want to call it. Okay, so This is me. I'm gonna take my glasses off because I got too much tint in them glasses. This message is held for a review. Girl, they girl, they better stop. Ah! I ain't gonna put this out. Hold on, I'm hiding that. Oh, they said another moderator just did something. Uh-oh. Yeah, I ain't gonna put this out. I ain't gonna put this out. Hold on. But yeah, how do I get back to my message? Oh no. Uh-oh. I'm trying to hide it, but I'm only hiding it because of the word, girl. They oh, there we go. There you go. I see you. I thought about that. Soon as I seen that, hold on. This is kind of blurry. Is it too blurry? I don't want it to be blurry. Phone. No, why you got my stuff blurry for the people? Okay. You know what? Now it's blurry again. Let me set this back some. I don't need this to be blurry. They need to see. Let me do it like this. Let me see. Phone, you tripping. Okay. Long as y'all can see that. Okay. So let me open. I'm gonna close this out, and then I'm gonna open up my Let me close some of the stuff up here. Oh, I was so disappointed when I started to ask them why did they do that, but I guess they want you to like use them. Yes, it will not let you. I'm I'm so mad. And I'm like you. Sometimes I design my rhinestone templates in here, but like to take them to Cricut because it cuts better. I don't know why this keep popping up. So I am about to show exactly what happened when I tried to put that SVG. I was so disappointed. Okay, I like my grid. Okay, this is Cricut. Now I'm gonna go back to here. So I'm about to just bring in a random something random. Um, Let me bring in like I'm just gonna bring this in. I need something small. Hold on, I got some clip art. Let's see. Just gonna bring that clip art in. Okay, so I am going to save her as an SVG. So let me just put save selection. Now I'm about to save it as an SVG, and I'm just gonna put girl, girl. So okay, it's saved, right? Now watch this message come up. Now it usually pop up. Now let me see it. I'm gonna go to Cricut, and I'm gonna upload the SVG. Yeah, that's the transparent. Yeah, that's a transparent background. I just did some extra stuff to that design before I uploaded it as a PNG. But yes, it's a transparent. So where did the girl go? Okay, here's the SVG. Now I'm about to import it. Girl, look, they tripping. Look, this is what happens. They is not playing. Oh my god. Let me try to now. Let me see what happened when I do a rhinestone template. Yes, I meant to tell y'all that the other. Oh man, I don't even know if I still got them rhinestone templates. Hold on, this is just a hot mess. Now I don't know if you can still do this in the old version, but this version, hold on, let me see if I can find my rhinestone templates. Oh my goodness, I'm so upset. Let me see. Oh my God, let me see. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna just save this one too. Oh no, this ain't got no. This ain't got no. Girl, it's crazy. What she saying? Oh hell no. I'm laughing at Shelly. Shelly said, "Oh hell no." I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Okay, I found. No, here's another one. Now I found one of my rhinestone templates. Let me see. And I'm about to just add it. Okay, so hold on. I'm about to show y'all. Yes, please ask her. Look. Okay, this is my rhinestone template, right? This is my rhinestone template. Something I made a while ago. So I'm about to save it. You know, I'm about to just save it as the SVG. Oh, let me select it. Let's put. I'm gonna have to call her back. Sorry, daughter. I'm gonna have to call you back. Mom, I'm gonna call you back, Bookie. So, okay, I'm gonna just put. Even though it's up here again. Now I'm about to go to Cricut, honey. We about to see. Now I am about to. It says replace image. I'm gonna go to browse, and I'm gonna go to templates, and it says Boss Mom test. Oh, now it let you bring this in. Look. Now I'll save this. Now it let you bring the templates in. Let's see. Let's see if this is if it's going. Let me see. Uh-oh. I think I did something wrong. Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. See, I can ungroup this. Okay. It still let you do the rhinestone template. See, and this is what I like about Cricut too. Now you see how See how you imported this in? Now look at all of these examples they give you over here. Over here too. As soon as you bring your stuff in now, all of these populate up. All of this stuff populate. You know? But yes. So at least this work. It just won't allow you to bring the images in anymore. Now you can bring that's crazy. You can bring your rhinestone templates in here, you know, but I don't know why. Oh, I was so disappointed. But this is good to know. This is good to know. They ain't messed with this part yet. But let me just group all of this. Let me see. Attach or group. And I'm going to just save. Here. Is it going to let me save here? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to just, I already got this on here, so maybe that's why it's not saving. Yeah, they got a little free trial going on because I wanted to I wanted to use the background, like to use the automatic background remover. You gotta have Cricut access. I don't like it. So they got a 30-day trial going on. And that's the only reason why I signed up is because I needed to use the automatic background remover. Oh man. Like I don't have this to oh man. Now I would cut my rhinestone templates in here only because I like the way that Cricut operate when it comes to this. And then when I do vinyl, that's the only reason why I use this, to cut vinyl and do rhinestone templates. I try to do the cake topper in here, but ooh no. I'm a silhouette person and they messing up. They messing up. Like we can't bring our, you know, like why y'all do that? Like that's what I want to know. Like why are you messing with stuff? If it's not messed up, why'd you keep? Now you see how my rhinestone template look inside of Cricut. It looked at all jumble mumble, but you know, I'm gonna just make sure I resave this. I think it's already saved, but I'm gonna do it again. I haven't made a rhinestone template in a minute because I have to find some rhinestone suppliers. Like, I don't want to keep ordering my rhinestones from Amazon, but I ain't gonna hate on them because I have made a few rhinestone projects, and the rhinestones are still on my shirt. So until I, you know, and even if I have to order from over the other place. Let me see. Yeah. Then I'm gonna just get this out of here. But yeah, I can't even, you know, like delete. I saved this, so I'm gonna just delete this. I can't believe we can't save it. Oh, you talking about the rhinestones? I was buying them off of Etsy. I bought my rhinestone flock. I bought my rhinestone flock off of Etsy. I like the flock because it got here kind of fast because whoever sell this flock is in the next state over. But yes, to the stones. Hello to the people watching. Oh, hello. That's my daughter down there keeps saying hello. Hi, Nevaeh. I have a big ass roll of flock. Where you buy your flock from? You know this flock. I don't know what they did, something new to it, but it's sticky as heck. It's so sticky. Oh, okay, okay. All right. So let me cut. Yeah. So that's what I wanted. Y'all saving y'all images in as an SVG. When you try to bring them inside of Cricut, they blocking them. But that was my concern too, is if they are doing that to our designs, are they going to do that? And you know, another thing, people sell their designs, make designs inside a silhouette and sell them. So that's scary. So how, okay, say like party templates or party favorite templates. Some people make them inside a silhouette studio. Like if I wanted to sell this cake topper template, I wouldn't be able to do it because now, what is it? Cricut is not allowing you to import stuff. I bought some from Rhinestone World. Oh, you talking about that guy? He be sounding like an auctioneer. He real good. The Rhinestone man, white guy. Yeah, I learned a few things from him. I didn't, cause I used to make. I haven't made one in a while, but I used to make rhinestone tumblers, right? And I used to put each stone on one at a time. And I'm in my head like it was taking me like 2 days to finish a cup. So I'm like, it gotta be a way that you could put rhinestones on a cup without having to put all these stones on. I'm always looking for I'm always looking for the easy fix. Like I'm always, I'm always looking for the best option. Yes. I still got that tumbler. I'm about to show you. I'm proud of that tumbler. Let me show you that tumbler. Let me see if I still got that tumbler. I haven't seen it. Where is that tumbler, Vaya? Oh, it's something in here. Uh-oh. Yes, I'm proud of this tumbler. I designed the name inside a Silhouette Studio. Yes, this is it. I put each one of these on one at a time. It took me 2 days to finish this. And I was like, and then I found his video where he got this special flock that you can make a whole tumbler. And I was like, man, you got to be kidding me. Like, yes, this is a mess, girl. I went all the way old school. So you know how sometimes when you do sublimation tumblers, they and you make mistakes. Like, tumblers cost too much to be thrown in the trash. So I de-sublimated the tumbler and then I spray painted, meaning I baked the tumbler for like I forgot what I did, but I know I baked the tumbler for an extra period of time to take the image off. Then I like sanded it. Then I had to go back and I spray painted. I had to spray paint the whole tumbler black because this tumbler was white. And then after it dried, then I went and I put each stone on one at a time. But I made the name inside of Silhouette Studio. And I think if I can remember this correct, how did I get the name? I think I sublimated the name back on. Oh no, I took some vinyl. Yeah, I took that special vinyl that special vinyl that you earn this the stone to the stone. Yeah. Man, I feel so behind when it comes to the rhinestones because that stuff is advancing. Yeah, but I was like, I'm not going to do this again. If I ever do this again, I'm going to do it the fast way. So let me get back to my chronicles. So I got sick from the heat for being in that room for trying to fix that Cameo machine. I finally got it to working, and last night I went ahead. I did a full test because none of the paper was cutting. My cardstock wasn't cutting. None of the paper I was using cutting. Um, I just did a full test. So my full test, because my little girl birthday is coming up real soon, I went ahead and I just knocked her cake topper out. Now she big now. She don't want me to, make it look like a little girl, as she told me. And so I went ahead, went into my favorite spot, Chat GPT, and created a little teenage girl. And my daughter like talkies, and she got an iPhone 13, and she about to turn 13. So that's what I did. So I'm about to show y'all what I did for her. I did another cake topper. I'm going to show y'all that. Not today, but no, I put it on here not too long ago. So this is how it turned out, and this is her cake topper. Now this is hers. Yep. And it do has lights in here. Let me see. Let me be real gentle. She told me that the lights. She's like, "What are you trying to make? What is you trying to make me have a seizure?" I said, "That's what she said." I said, "Why you say that?" She said, "All those lights." So I'm gonna turn the light off real quick for y'all can see. Then I'm gonna hurry up and put this back in. Let me see. Still a little dark, but a little light. Let me see. So this how just a little something, a little spunky. These is popular, so I'm gonna turn this off. So I'm about to put the little things back in the back because they come with these little tabs, right? And all you got to do is just stick them in there, and it shuts the lights off. But I'm getting ready to advertise these on my Etsy account because, like I said, I'm going back to handcrafting stuff. But thank you. And Etsy ain't playing around over there, y'all. They like shutting shops down, and you know, I guess they're trying to get back to what they truly meant for. I don't blame them. So they made a whole bunch of changes not too long ago. Thank you. And I just keep it in the bag. Like I make her a cake topper every year for her birthday. But she's growing up on me. She like, Mom, I don't, don't make it look like. I said, okay, daughter. Yes, man. So that's the only thing I'm worried about now is they made those changes, like Shelly said, the rhinestone templates, and putting that paper back in. Yeah, that's why I hurried up and put that paper right back in. That's why I hurried up and I put it back in. Those is time consuming though. So whoever else do cake toppers, man, you got to get your money. Like I ain't even sitting here lying. I'm gonna make a few changes before I advertise this because car stock has went up. If you went inside of Michael's, the 12 by 12 is now the same. I think it's like, I forgot how many. It's a big pack of car stock, 12 by 12. It's the same price now as the long car stock. So they both $19 now. Regardless if you get the long pack or the 12 by 12, they both $19. And then they got the little skimpy pack for $6.99. It's only like 25 sheets in the pack. So, honey, yes. So yes, I put that paper back in, but I'm gonna do some more research about why the images. What's the purpose of saving an image as an SVG if you can't use it? Like, why did they do that? But rhinestone templates, those are relaxing. It's just relaxing. Like it might look crazy when you're sitting there playing around with those. Like some people might think you crazy, like playing around with the rhinestone template, but it's really relaxing. Once you have a pattern of how you can like scan through, like get your stuff to line up right. Now I cut a template inside of, like I said, I cut a template inside of Cricut, and I actually got better results than I did in Cameo. But one of the things I think I was doing wrong that you pointed out, like you said, you leave the back end, you leave something intact when you're doing your rhinestone templates. I wasn't leaving my back end on. I was taking it off and I was placing it like, and those dots was like driving me. Oh, I cannot stand those dots. So I think that's what I was doing wrong. I was taking my flock off, but not leaving that extra sheet. And then I would have dots all over my mat. Yes. So that's why I came on tonight, because not every day is a perfect day. And you got to be able to handle those perfect days, because I'm telling you, I was ready. These last 2 days, I was ready to throw the towel in. Like, you know what? That's it. But something was like, no. And then I was reaching out to them, and I don't mean no disrespect, but there was not no help. They just kept sending me videos and watch this, watch this. Well, y'all supposed to be the experts. Like, why you telling me to watch this? But I need answers. And then I was, like, you know what? Just watch these videos. I mean, I had to do a whole bunch of stuff. I had to turn up the thickness on my registration marks. I had to uninstall, reinstall, clean the machine, check the blade, make sure no debris in the blade. And so, like I said, I did a test print on Cricut, and everything printed like butter. No issues. And I'm just sitting there scratching my head like, and so I try to be the better person. I try to go over there and I try to design this cake topper and try to finish the other cake topper that I was supposed to be doing. And I'm up here like, you know what? This is not working. I love silhouette. It's so easy to, like Shelly said, you can print big projects and rhinestone templates. You could do so much over there. So you leave. So you that makes sense. I'm gonna do that next time. I wasn't doing that. Or was I doing that? No, I don't think I was doing that. I don't think I was doing that. Yeah, I don't think I was doing that. I think I was just taking it off. But I don't know. I like rhinestones. I just put it to the side for right now, only because I ran out of flock. That was it. That's the only reason why I haven't done a template in a while. You know what kind of rhinestone templates that I want to learn how to make, but I don't know. I think the people is using a higher level of rhinestones. I think they're using Corel. What is it? Corel Draw. I want to learn how to do templates with people's face, like images. That's the level I've been trying to find somebody who teaches that, or how are they doing it. But I think they're using a different software. And then I seen a few people showing it, but they was showing it in fast motion, like it was going fast, like it was on a reel or a short. And I'm like, dang, who can? I tried to do it in Silhouette Studio, but I was doing something wrong. It's a step that I'm missing. Cause you got to turn the image, like say like if I import a picture of me, I got to turn it into an SVG, and then you got to. I'm in a group that do that. I'm in the Rhinestone. I want we in the same Rhinestone group. I'm in the Rhinestone group, but this man who does it, one of the members, he will advertise that he will do it for you, but he won't show you. He won't like. He don't. I don't think he. I don't think he have classes. He just do it for you. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I was like, I am going to learn how to put images because that's what I want to do. I want to be able to do an image. Because I wanted to make me a LeBron. I love LeBron. I wanted to make me a LeBron rhinestone shirt. And I took LeBron and I tried to do it inside of, I tried to do it inside of Silhouette. Oh my God. I had LeBron looking crazy. It separated his nose. I said, oh no, oh no. But that's the step that I'm missing. You gotta convert. You have to convert that image into an SVG, but you gotta. It's another step that you gotta do to it before transferring it over for Rhinestone. It's a one step that I'm missing. Who is that? You heard of Odie? Who is that? Ray Jones. Nope, I don't know who that is. I see you leaving me comments. Talking to my daughter. No, who that is, Shelly? You nosy. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm going to find the person. He have a ground, and it's some people in his group that do that. Oh, he have a group. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to find him. Not ground. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find me a group that teaches that level. That'd be dope, man. I love doing rhinestones. Like when it was I don't know if they turned my phone off or there's something going on. Let me see. No, I got enough juice on here. For sure. That'll be interesting. What's this? I don't know. Turn it down. Because I think that got something to do with why this keeps refreshing. Yes, Shelly, for sure. I'm trying to plan that. I don't know. I'm gonna inbox you about timing. Right now, I have a couple things going on a personal level. Nothing with me, like my mom and stuff. So I'm just trying to make sure I have and I have to get me a software. What's that? Where we can go Zoom and stuff. Like, what software to use to do that? I was gonna use StreamYard, but StreamYard be acting weird. Yeah, I have StreamYard. Can you stream? I need to get me a tablet, or what is that thing that they use? A tablet, or I need to not the computer. Or can you do StreamYard from a phone? We're gonna have to practice. That's right. That's right. That's right. We're gonna have to figure this out. So you can use StreamYard from your phone? Cause they let you like the free subscription, they let you get on for so many minutes, right? But only thing, like the only issue with StreamYard, it might have been my end, that when I'm talking, I hear echo. I always hear echoing. So I had this device that I would plug inside of my headphone on my phone. It took the echoing out. Oh, I did not know that. Yes, you did. I'm telling a lie. Yes, I did. Because I did a couple. Okay, this is what I did. One day I did something where I had my phone here, then I had a device in my room, and it was like two screens with, okay, we could do Zoom. Okay. Yeah, Zoom seems cool. Yes, we sure will. Hey, I didn't record it worse. I done recorded with worse quality than what I'm nervous about. Yeah, my mom, she'll be finished with her treatments pretty soon to make sure she okay. But we be on here at nighttime. I think that's a good time, like around 6. Then I'll be thinking, everybody work and we probably be on different coasts. So yeah, that's cool. Oh, TikTok. Oh yeah, yeah. Listen, TikTok let me go live. I don't know what happened over there, but they used to tell me I have to have like 1,000 subscribers. Now I could go live on there. I was like, what the heck? I went live on there one day and I was like, man, I'm really on here. But then they start sending me all these like, you can sign up for a shop. I ain't doing that. Y'all about to be out of business pretty soon. Yeah, I ain't about to be having my information. But yeah, I was like, when I went on live over there, it be jumping over there. I was like, ooh, it's still live. It's still wild over here. And I was just playing around with my phone one day and it was like, you eligible to go live. And I'm looking like, what? Like, I ain't got 100 subscribers. I mean 1,000, but all that time I never knew that I could go live. But I guess they changed it a little bit. Yep, start going. That's what I say. Just start going. Like you don't even have to. You don't even have to. Just start going live. Somebody told me I like to talk a lot, so that's true. I used to be nervous as heck when I first started doing this. My camera quality was toe up. I went and got one of them homemade. No, where did I go? I went to Hobby and Lobby, right? And I don't know what kind of board that I got. I got this board. And then I went and I got some wallpaper that look like the brick wall. And I put it over that I put it over that board. And I was using that for so long to show my stuff. Like It's just crazy. It's just crazy. You got to teach yourself all of this stuff, content, posting content. I ain't know nothing about no CapCut. I ain't know nothing about none of that stuff. I remember I used to ask so many questions. I remember I was in this one group and everybody was asking the host, the person who had the group. They was like, what kind of, you know, because she was saying that she was like telling people like y'all need to just start posting your work. Yeah, yeah, that's what, you know what, Shelly, that's how we used to do it. That's how we used to do it over there on TikTok. We used to just invite each y'all. It wasn't even no scheduled time. We just, if we know we on, that's exactly what we used to do over there. But they used to be cussing me out over there. I was so happy when the politics stuff was over. Oh my god, man, we used to be laughing. The people don't even like you. They would come on your page and just go off on you. Like, all I had to do was just put on a shirt with Kamala Harris, and the people would come on and go, wow. And I used to be like, oh my God, these people is really crazy. Like, they would come on my live every single day. They didn't even like me, but they would come on. They would come on there, and I used to be like, is this really for real? I used to be in her group. I ain't got nothing bad to say about her. I mean, you know, I learned a lot from her group. Her group is where I learned how to do Photoshop. That was the first place I went to. I actually, let me tell you a story how I ended up discovering her. I ended up finding out um about her by accident. I end up finding out her about accident. I wasn't even look. I didn't even know. Listen, I didn't even know none of these groups existed. I never even used to come on YouTube for nothing. I had no reason to come on YouTube about nothing. I never even knew that all of this stuff was happening on here. I never knew people was teaching this stuff. You know, so one day I was in her group. No, no, no. One day I was online and she popped up. Like, I don't know why she popped up, or yeah, yeah, Shelly, that's how it was. She popped up. And so I was like, who is this? And so then I start seeing, you know, I seen the color, the green and the pink, and I'm like, what's this about? Because you know, I'm into craft and I've been doing this stuff for a long time. So I end up clicking on her page, and I was reading her little description on the group. And so I, you know, when I clicked on, I joined the group and I was like, dang, it's a lot of people in this group. Like, it was thousands and thousands of people. I'm like, what's going on? Like, and so I had saw that she was teaching stuff that I wanted to learn. And I wanted to learn from somebody else. I wanted to learn from somebody else, but they started acting weird. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think I was doing no harm, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and an old school person had to tell me, you know, teach me a lesson. Like, you can't be going around asking people to teach you what, you know. And I'm like, well, why not? If I'm interested in, I want to learn too. And so, so I'm like, what the? I'm like, and then like two people here where I'm from, the one girl, she had been doing it for a long time, long, long time. So I always used to ask her, like, man, how you know how to make this stuff? But she would never say nothing, right? So no, I had, and I'm like, okay. So I'm like, then I joined her group, and then I start seeing the people from here that didn't want to show me nothing. They was in her group too. I was like, well, I be darned. Yeah, so the people who was teaching me, they was also in her group. And they did not. They never told me that this group existed or nothing. So I'm going through this. I'm going through the stuff right now. I'm seeing the stuff. I'm looking like, oh, okay, okay. So then I wanted to learn, right? I wanted to learn something, and a person was like, "I'll teach you for like $300 or $400," and I'm like, "What?" Like that's what I did. Like, girl, you want to show me how to do a cup for $300-$400? Like, oh, you got something ain't right here. Now this is before I found out Cassandra, and the girl was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna start teaching classes, and I'm gonna teach you about this. I'm gonna teach you about that." But to make a long story short, when I first got my heat press, she did come over and she did show me how to press on a t-shirt, like do like a basic design. So I'm gonna give her that. Yes, in 2.0, yes. So I just was taken back and I was like, oh my God, everything I wanted to learn is in here. But then I saw this is where I met Kelly. Kelly used to be in her group. She got her own group now. She's the photo shoot of Photoshop master. Like I have that book that I wrote written down in my room. All those notes came from her. So I started watching the Photoshop class over and over and over and over. Yeah, Sunshine, but no, she before while Sunshine was there, she also had another person named Kelly. Kelly Nicole. That's who I learned from, Kelly. So Kelly, whatever happened. She ended up leaving, but she ended up creating her own group, and so I start following her because I like the way she teach Photoshop. I'm like, I was really in. I'm like, I ain't never knew nothing about no Photoshop or Canva. So Photoshop is what I learned first before I learned anything about Canva. Yeah, she was cold blooded. Then she started teaching about epoxy. I ain't know nothing about no epoxy, y'all. So she did what did she do with epoxy? She did something with epoxy. Next thing I know, I'm running my ass to Michael's. Give me epoxy, knowing I ain't supposed to be around the stuff. Knowing I ain't supposed to be, no, I can't breathe. Let me show y'all my epoxy. Did I ever show y'all this epoxy thing that I made? I'm gonna show y'all again if I haven't showed y'all. Ooh, don't fall. So this was my first I told y'all I love LeBron. So this was my first epoxy project, y'all. I did the same old stuff again. Now she on foam boards. I tried to get with the foam boards. I did like one project with the foam board, and somebody dinging me off. And it took me a minute to figure out what I was doing wrong. Now I got this tool, right? Had this tool for a long time. And I was never using it right. Yeah. So I got this foam cutter and it melts the foam like butter. I was using it wrong all these years. I had gave up on foam projects. It's just too time consuming. In a way. Like no. Now foam board. That's a lot of foam. But yeah, this first epoxy project, I got so carried away. And this was my first time designing inside of, can't y'all tell, my first design inside of Canva. You can see look, the outline, ain't nothing right in here. I was just so excited. Yes, that's right. That's another thing. You sit there and you make all that stuff, and then and then you got to put it in the trash. So let me go back to what we were talking about. I'm gonna dial it back just a couple inches. So like I said, we everybody we all I got inside of, I don't know everybody else, but I got inside of Cassandra's group, and then I start finding other. As soon as I hit her and got in her group, I guess Facebook algorithm be like knowing, then it starts sending me to other groups. And I'm like, what's all of this? And then I'm listening to these people's stories. These people been doing this, having these groups for years, like way before the pandemic. Way before the pandemic. And I was like, ever since then, that was it. That was it. I joined the 2.0. I learned a lot of stuff. Her group is how I was able to learn about how to start my business, how to register my lights, register for this. And she don't even live in my state. Like, you know what I mean? Like nobody was teaching this stuff. Like, I don't know why we really need to start going live. Yes. And then I found out people really wants to buy this stuff from Etsy. And that's what really drew me over there to them, because I was so in disbelief. Like, dang, people really do they still want originality. That's what I miss the most. I used to do all kind of stuff, but people want unique items. And I was like, oh, this is legit. And then I learned how to do the business articles. After I watched a couple of her classes, I went and found my business articles. Cause I have a family member, she do business articles, but sometimes I'll be on my own. I ain't paying I ain't paying. I ain't want no hookup, but the price she was charging, I'm not paying you that much. I'm not. Then I end up finding out for myself that the business the business articles was $200 cheaper than what the people on the street was trying to charge. And I was like, you mean to tell me that this took less than 30 minutes and I only paid $100 to file my own business name, and these people was trying to charge me $300-$400? I said, oh my gosh. But I kind of get it now. Now she on digital DTF. Oh, okay. Yeah, I bought her paper. Like, I have her paper. I went back to get some paper not too long ago. I still need to do my business articles. I have to redo something on mine too, because that stuff that they came out with, I still really don't know too much about it. All I know is that, what is that fouling stuff? If you got a business, you got the new stuff that they came out, you get fined $500. I don't know what's the deal with that. I forgot what it's called. Beneficiary of ownership, or BEO, or something like that. I don't know the back ends of that too much, but they were saying like you got to report to these group of people now. I don't know if you're supposed to do it every year or so a certain time frame, but you got to register your business with them. You got to tell these people how many they ask who work in your business, and all kind of crazy stuff. And I'm like, well, if I already did this with my state, why do y'all want to know this again? Like, my state got this information. That's too much in my business. That's too much in my business. And then like, you still got to pay taxes on it. That's one thing I'm glad I learned. It doesn't matter. Like, it's 2 levels you can file. It's called so I'm gonna tell you a real quick story, real fast, about 2.0, about that group. So one day she had a giveaway, right? And so the giveaway was like, whoever joined us, the giveaway had something to do with if you win, you would get a refund for whatever you paid to join the group. And I think I paid like, I don't know how much it was, bro. It might have been like almost $200 or around that much. But she would have discounts. So sometimes you wouldn't have to pay the whole amount to get in the group. But you know, it was a lot of information kicked off in there. So I was willing to learn. Like if somebody teaching this and I see them like this is legit, then I'm gonna sign up for it. So one day she had a group. I was over my aunt's house and I was watching a live, and she was like, they was having a drawing, and they was explaining during this drawing that if you win or whatever, the people who was the thing was that they was going to give the people back their money for who paid for the group to pay to come in the group. That was the giveaway. And I'm sitting there talking to my aunt, and all I hear was my name. And I said, "What?" And it was like, they was like, "Carolyn." They called my name, said, "Carolyn." They said my name. And they was like, anybody see Carolyn? Anybody see Carolyn? Tag her and let her know she won. Honey, my aunt, because my aunt was right next to me, my aunt was like, "Girl, what you just win?" And so I'm typing, I'm like, "I'm here, I'm here, I'm here." And so they like, "Congratulations, you won the giveaway, one of the giveaways." And I swear it was like the next day, they refunded me my money back from joining the group. So that was real. That was no lie. So the next day I get a message, and it was, I don't know how she sent it, but I did get a refund. So I paid to get in the group, but it was worth it, because at the end of the day, you don't know how people gonna bless you. So she refunded the money back. She did. So whatever I paid to get in that group, I can't remember the price at that time. After I won the giveaway, the next day the money was sent back to me for joining the group. And I was thanking God too. Like I was big time thanking God, because I was like, "Oh, sometimes you be making life choices. Like I'm like, oh, I gotta pay this, but I want to be in this group. Like I wanted to learn that bad. I did not care. Like I didn't care. But since then, I joined quite a few groups, and then I end up finding about YouTube. And so I was like, hold up now. Hold up. You mean to tell me it's a bunch of people on here teaching stuff for free? Like that right there just blew my mind. Like some of the things that people, and I ain't gonna even sit here and lie. Some of the things that people teaching here on here for free, I'm telling you, man, they need to have um their own, you know what I mean? Because somebody else will be like charging thousands of dollars. But then I always remember like that's what made me start my own YouTube channel, because I remember how I was being a beginner. I remember asking those questions. I remember getting the cold shoulder, which you call it, Shelly. I remember the gatekeeping feeling. Nobody don't want to tell you nothing. But that's what motivates me. That the people don't understand, like me. If you tell me no, I'm going to back door. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to sit there. I'm not going to debate. Soon as you say no, I'm going to the back door. And I've been that way my whole life. You got to give me a scientific reason why I can't do something. You got to have a legal reason why show me where it say in the book of life that I can't do this. I've been that way my whole, I don't like asking nobody. I'm telling you, I just been that way my whole life. If I ask you to teach me something or teach me something, you don't even got to give me the whole blueprint. Just give me a little bit of the sauce. You know what I mean? Like, just point me in the right direction. I don't even want your blueprint, but people don't even want to give you that. Give me some generic information, something. I don't want your, man, I'm telling you. So I went out there. That's right. So I went out there and found out how to do most of my crafts. That's right, Shelly. This is my model. Always the student. I don't care how advanced I get. I don't care what I do, what level I do. I am forever the student. That's my motto. I'm always the student. I'm forever the student. It ain't gonna never until I can't learn. Until God shut the lights off and say you didn't learn enough. It's no end. And the only reason why I be like that because real life. Yes. Yes, I can say that because I ain't know nothing about no Duns. I ain't know nothing about no EIN. I ain't know nothing about none of that stuff. I ain't know nothing about no vendor's license. I'm like, God, I gotta have this vendor license to sell stuff online. Like they man, I ain't know nothing about none of that stuff. But when I did it on my own and didn't have to pay nobody, man, that was the biggest feeling in my life. Like, that was the greatest feeling. Like, and then I would talk to certain people, oh, you found your own business? I sure do. You know how to do that? I sure do. I'm not paying, man. I'm not paying you. I understand that's your business and all that extra stuff she used to drop on you. Yeah. Yep. It was just wow. Then crafters started getting ratchet a little bit for a second. It was just craziness, competition for no reason. I don't understand it, but at the end of the day, that's just life. I wean that stuff out. If you teaching, I'm there. If you, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care nothing about what's happening on XYZ. If you teaching something on a business level and it's something I can use, I'm in there. That's just me. Yes, and it don't like Martha Stewart. Like I love me some Martha. I'm sorry, people be like, why you be following Martha? Because I like how Martha think. Martha be out here networking. I seen her on TV today networking with some cook dude. She networking with Snoop. She networking for her brand. She don't care that Snoop is he smoke all day. It's about business. He bring in money. She bring in money. Let's collaborate. Let's get this money together. They come from two different walks of life. She ain't never been to the hood. He ain't never been to her level. But guess what she saw? They saw business like they saw like-minded business. Oh, she be smoking now. Oh, she a 420 person too. You know what I mean? So she out here getting money. She is. She went to jail. They was hating on her. They put her in jail for some stuff that they all do. She just happened to get caught trying to protect her money. And they sent her to prison because she trying to protect her money. Like that ticked me off when they did that to her. But guess what? She came back out. Like she ain't never skip a beat. Oh, I know. Like man, like I like Martha because of the way she be thinking. And I just be like, she a billionaire. So I just be, like I said, this is a great to me. Not everybody understand the community we in, but To me, I ain't no millionaire, but I make money every day, and I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't no millionaire, but every day I'm making something. Okay, so every day I teach myself. So if I can make this, then what can I do to, you know, that's it. Ain't that it? That's true, Shelly. Long as you making something, long as I'm making some money somewhere, whether it's a digital file, as I'm doing some physical products, it's some money coming in. Like I said, I ain't a millionaire yet, or but it do pay the bills, help pay the bills, and it's something I always love to do. Like I love children, and that's right. And you know what? Speaking what Shelly said, and I went back to work because I had some medical problems, and I still do have some medical problems. So I'm winging myself back. I'm not full time yet, but I'm back working, and so I use my 9 to 5 to get what I need for my supplies or whatever. I use the money from Etsy to get the stuff I need for my supplies and stuff. I have a whole separate account that Etsy money going to. It don't go into the same money, the same account that I have my paycheck come in. I have a whole separate account just for that. Just for that. Like I told myself I could sell something today. That's right. And you doing, that's what I say. Like I used to be all over the place, but I just narrowed it down. I narrowed it down to, you know, to what I know is in demand all the time. Yep, and that's what I do. Like I use, like man, I ain't joking. That little, yeah, I would sell some digital files. I'll get on there real quick, make some digital files, quick little, easy money. But it teaches you something else. Like if I can do this, I can do whatever level you have, whatever mindset you have on a bigger level. If you can do that, you could do anything. Like your rhinestones. Like I went on your page and I was looking at your rhinestones. That seemed like that's your mark. Like you good at that. It's like you good at that. Now, would I be able to do rhinestones every day or no? That ain't my lane. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it because I do it, but that's not my lane. You know what I mean? Like some people is gifted at certain things. That's their lane. That's they flow. That's their signature. Like I can go and be like, oh, that's Shelly work. Oh, Shelly known for rhinestones. That's her lane. But like I say, you do everything. Like you just don't do. I mean, like you do other stuff too. Like I like children. I love children. I don't mind doing nothing for children. So I prefer do children stuff over adult stuff all the time because it's just something about bringing a vision to to a child. Okay, like I said, I got a converted printer in there. That's gonna be my only one. Like I said, I had that. I don't know. I don't even remember the year I got that printer, but it's handling his business for right now until I can get to the level that I need to get to. Eco solvent. I've been so scared to try eco solvent because every time I talk to somebody about it, like one of the things that I've been seeing, like some people say that if you put perfume on it and the ink run or something. I don't know how true that is or not. But in my head, I'm like, well, why would you be spraying perfume? Why would you want to do that anyways? Why would you do that? Perfume don't supposed to go, and I know we do that, squirt, squirt, squirt. But why you sitting there deliberately squirting? That's like me taking a whole bottle of perfume and I'm just, you know. And then eco solvent is something equivalent to DTF a little bit. And then they can, what did they do? They cut the, man, I used to see so many people doing eco solvent. I wonder if people still do it. Like you say, you about to get into it. It's cheaper than having a DTF printer, right? That DTF, I can't get with that lane for nothing. I will buy a transfer and I will order my transfers from people. But for me to get a DTF machine, nope, nope, nope. I'm not gonna do it. I see all the people complaining. I go back and I see them weeks later, their machines then broke down. It don't matter if it's a tabletop DTF or a commercial. I don't know what's the issue. It sounds like to me when I be hearing these stories that they're not keeping up the maintenance, because from what I'm hearing about DTF, you got to be on that every single day. You got to be on it. You got to make sure that ink is in the right situation. I've been doing eco solvent. So Shelly, like, see, school me a little bit. Like, so what does it do? My other printer stopped working, so I'm replacing it. So you already had a eco solvent printer. I saw one eco solvent. I might be wrong. Y'all could correct me. I was looking into this brand, but it's called the Rollin. Is that an eco solvent? Rollin. Other print stopped working. So with eco solvent, you can print on colored clothes and white clothes. Yes, that's the printer, rolling. How's the shirt? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I never really get these answers. Does when you wash a shirt, is it still like, do it still come out like this? Do it run? I used to follow this girl, this lady, she teach about silhouette. Y'all probably heard of her. I can't think of her last name, but she got a whole, yes, and it's printed on a special vinyl. Oh, so they don't see, that's another thing. So you gotta, it's not regular vinyl that they're putting it on. So that's like DTF. Yes, it's printed on a special vinyl. See, you did your research. So it's on printable vinyl. Oh. Do you have to mirror your image when you using it? Oh, you don't? So, okay, I'm visualizing it. So, say like I'm in Silhouette Studio. I got my design like this, right? This design I got on my shirt. So, you set it up. You ain't got to mirror it. And Silhouette cuts around. So, say like it cuts around the border. And all you got to do is remove the vinyl and heat press it on the shirt. Do, do you use a special carrier that like cover it up? Oh, that's dope. I saw people was heavy on the eco solvent, but then they died. Then they died down and start going to DTF. I have a video on my channel. Oh, you do? On your TikTok channel or this channel? I'm gonna go watch. Look at me. I'm gonna go watch. Shoot. Only printer that I'm scared to convert if I ever try that. 8550. Those printers, and I'm not trying to scare nobody. That printer is so sensitive. It's a good printer. It's a bomb printer, no lie. But that printer is so sensitive though. Like I be listening to it printing. I would never convert that model, a printer, 8550. I couldn't do it. That printer, man, you bump into it wrong and it just yeah, they went to DTF and yes, it's on here. I heard it's a beast. The 8550, yes, I have that printer. That I love that printer. I only keep it for inkjet. I got two Epsons. One I converted. That's a 16650, and my 8550. I love. Oh my god, I love that printer. That printer has the colors. Like I said, this cake topper. My other printer that I had, man, the colors was nowhere near looking like this. Like it's just, and it don't smear. That was the, oh my goodness, that was the problem I was having with my HP printer. I would touch the black ink and it would be like when I would do my chip bags and stuff. And so some lady had taught a hack about how to prevent that in the HP printer, and I didn't want to keep doing that. So she said to avoid the smearing, take out the black ink cartridge. And I was like, what? And it worked. But then I was like, no, I want something. I want something different. I want my stuff to be like looking professional. But yeah, I love the way these colors come. Oh my goodness, these colors are so pretty. I have three printers, but when I order the other print, I will have. Okay, I heard it's a beast. Yes, it's on here. Yes, I'm gonna go watch. That's the only reason why I never got into eco solving. It was only because it was two issues that I always would hear people talk about. The printer, and they was talking about the ink was running, and I'm like, I know a lot of people. It used to be a lady on TikTok. I wonder if she's still on there. She teaches nothing but eco solving. She had a whole channel about eco solving, and I mean man, her shirts used to look like DTF shirts, and I used to be like, well, what is the problem? Like, what's the problem? And then that's when I found out about the rolling, and I heard the complaints about the rolling. Some people say the rolling print too slow. I know they got a new version now, but I don't know what's the issue with the new version. I had a cannon that damn ate my. Oh, you did? Like I would do maybe a quick 20 chip bags, and my ink is running out, and I could not stand it. And but the HP would notify the people at the headquarters like your printer is running out of ink, so they will always ship it. I always had it though. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. They know how to monitor the printers, and they knew when it was empty or getting low. Well, I'll be yakking my mouth, don't I, y'all? But I'll be like, this is everything is like I'm always learning though, so that's why I don't be minding coming on here. But yeah, I wanted to get a DTF home printer so bad, but did not change my mind. I was like, you know what? I've seen too many problems. Eco solvent, I thought it just went away. I ain't know people still was doing that. But I love the quality of it equal. I love the way the shirts come out. It looks something like DTF. I swear it do. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to be able to print on dark shirts, and if not, no time soon. But I was just saying to myself, until then, I would give me some the eco solvent. That's what's up, man. I wish they had a little. Let me see. I don't see it on here. Let me see. And so you can do, like I say, like somebody call you, like, make me a red shirt with some graduation stuff on it. Give you an image. Man, you can knock that out with the eco solvent printer. Shelly, I might have to look into that. And you say that the shirts be good. Like, I'm taking your word for it. So okay, one last question. One last question. What's the maintenance on the eco solvent tank? Like, what you gotta do? Like, okay, like sublimation. Whether I print every day or not, I still do a maintenance test on there every single day to get my lines flowing. To keep my lines flowing. That's what's up though. That seem like it's less headache than having a DTF machine. Cause I be watching. Yes, print every day. Oh, okay. So with the eco solvent, you have to print every day. Yes, print every day, small. Okay. Oh, so you gotta print it every day to keep those lines. Okay. That's what's up. That's good. If say like if I go that route, that's just the if for right now. I might use the 1500. What is the 1500? Because the blue will clog. See, that's what. Yeah. See, I'm glad you said. Okay, is the blue that will clog. Okay. Some days when I have to clean my sublimation printer, the 1500. Oh, see what I mean? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it on the 8550. I saw in the past, because this is when I was thinking about it a couple years ago. The only person that I saw that sold that ink was on Etsy. Okay, so one last question. One last question. How do you press the shirt? Do you put a okay? Do you put something over the vinyl to get it to heat to the shirt? Oh, you got your tank off of Etsy. See what I mean? That's what I'm telling you. We thinking alike. I'm scared now. Now I'm scared. I'm scared. I ain't getting nothing else until I get a house. So you got to print every day. Okay. And you said a vinyl, printable vinyl. And when you print, so okay, does the okay when you put it on a shirt? I'm trying to imagine. Is it a carrier sheet that comes with it? I'm gonna go watch your video. I swear I am. Cause you saving a whole lot of money not even getting a DTF machine. If the shirt, if it's working, a mask. Oh, so you got to get masking tape too with the printable vinyl. That's- So after it cut, okay, now I'm using common sense. You got to get a heat transfer mask, a special kind of tape. Cause I got some special kind of tape in there for vinyl. I bought it a while ago. I mainly bought it for my rhinestone transfers. But you need a special kind, and it's for heat. It's for the heat. Okay, but this is good information. Yes, people be having scary stories about that stuff. You can use that. Yep, I got a big roll. It's called Frisco. Big red and white roll. I've been had. I told you, I got a big roll in there of heat transfer tape. It's called Frisco. I mainly use it, and I'm gonna tell you why I got that tape. Because this is when I was first gonna learn how to do rhinestones. The rhinestones kept moving all over the place. Like it got like some type of a static electricity. The Frisco, yeah, I have it. I have a big roll of it in my room. And so when I finally learned how to lay down the tape over my rhinestones, and I was so excited, like, yeah, I hit the jackpot. But okay, yeah, that's some mask and heat tape. And I can put that over the transfer and then press it on the shirt. That's okay. Yeah, I cannot get with the DTF as the machine. I wanted one. I wanted a tabletop one, but I just see too many issues. I just ordered a roll. The Frisco. Yep, I got that tape. And you know what I like about that tape? I think you can use it more than once. No more than two times. You don't have to just use it once and throw it away. So when I be doing my rhinestone templates, I take that tape back off and I put it right back on that carrier sheet. That's why I still got a lot of that tape. Oh, that's good, Shelly. See, that's thinking smart. Yeah, that's thinking smart. Now, if my this what I'm gonna do. If say like if my sublimation printer just give out one day, I'm done. It's over. I'm finished. Then I might go to eco solvent. That might be my next route. That way I might go to that route if my sublimation printer die. Oh, that sound like fun though. Watching your, you know what I mean? Now you able to do white and dark. Okay. I was thinking about getting some. I might do it because I never tried it. I might get some what's that stuff? That sublimation vinyl sub and equal. My quality terrible. Let me see. Yes, it's my phone. Oh well, thank you for showing me what I look like. That's my daughter. She telling me I need a better phone. She like, Mom, she watching me in her room talking about you need a better phone. I done upgraded this phone. What else they didn't did? So you versatile. Also, you got a sublimation printer and a eco solvent. Ooh, that's a 2 for 1 deal. Oh, you don't have to, Shelly. I don't want to take your prints from you. You know what? I'll buy them from you. Yes, because I want to test the quality out on the shirt. I don't know how to. I never seen it in person. I will always hear about it. Yes, inbox me on TikTok if you got a shop or something, or yes, because I don't know how they work. I can send you some eagle. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm gonna hit you up on TikTok. I'm gonna send you my address. Cause I never I don't know how they feel. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I'm excited now because I got some old t-shirts in there. And yeah. Now I am still till this day. I love screen print transfers too. I still love them. I still use them. I still love screen prints. I don't know why. I just do. They still get the job done. But I do want to try something that I can give options in the future. I know they're like, this girl be on here forever. Yeah, my daughter in there watching me, honey. She funny. She sell the screen. You talk about screen prints? I don't know why people think screen prints is dead. Screen prints is very much alive, honey. Those ain't never going out of style. Man, what? Quick, easy. That's quick money. Easy. Man, I had to do a job. Um, I had I had to do a job for a church, and I used some prints. I think that no, was that screen prints or DTF? But man, I knocked those prints. I knocked those. I think it was a lot of. I knocked all those shirts out less than like 30 minutes. That's the reason why I love screen prints too, because you get, what is it, like 15, 20 seconds. Yup. Yes. Now making them, that's a different ball game. You got to be in there like, no. I love, yeah, screen prints, man. They still the best. They still the best. I used to make screen prints when I used to go to work, like just some graphic T-shirts, and then when I would go to a vendor show, my sister used to have vendor shows up where she lived at, and I would press on site with the screen prints. I would just press on site, and that's when I had a small heat press. I can carry it in my car, but that thing in there, I picked that thing up. I'll be out of here. I would have checked out. That thing is heavy. I tried to move it one day by myself and almost passed out. I don't know why I tried it. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, they good for when you're doing vendor shows and stuff like that. One color transfers, two color, one color. Man, they still a go. People still buy them. You could press on site. And you know what I think about when I was like growing up, how we used to go to the fair and the people would be pressing those t-shirts, and you go back you get on a ride and come back and they be like, Okay, your t-shirt ready. Like, I'd be like, this is what they was doing all this time, making you, I mean, at the fair, pressing t-shirts on site. A Cricut press. You got a Cricut press? I think you know what I had? I had the one that you got to move around. Is that the Cricut press or like a clamshell Cricut press? I know I had one that I had to like move around. I ended up selling that real fast. And then I had a coffee mug press. Now I had this is my crazy self. I sold the first one and turned around and right back and bought another one. I sold the first one and then turned around and went and bought another Cricut a mug press. Like, but it came in handy because I had a job for a lady. Her mom was having a birthday party, and I needed to make 50 mugs, and I had just sold the mug press. Move around, I'd use it sometimes. Yeah, that's me. I had to discipline myself. Like, you're done. Don't you buy nothing else. Your room is starting to look like a craft show. That's it. Don't buy nothing else. That's why I was so frustrated this week with that. Because if that silhouette machine would have went down, I wasn't getting nothing else. I would have been. I would hate to use it. I was gonna rock Cricut out. I was gonna just use that Cricut machine. Because I'm like, nope, you're not getting another. You're not getting another machine to get out of here. Get you a bigger space. Yeah, I'm not. Like I said, I got one bucket list that I'm going for. That's to get me a bigger like a Cricut Venture or something because of party favor stuff. Like this took a long time. I'm gonna tell you why this only took a long time. This took a long time because of the layers. Like printing, you know what I mean? Like printing stuff over and over and over. And I like with my with my silhouette machine, I don't have the long pack of cardstock. So I had to do like one sheet at a time, one sheet at a time. It was like I was like, oh my goodness, one sheet at a time. And I'm like, oh my goodness, girl, to you're gonna have to do something else. And then I did make it a little easier because I do got my big pack of photo paper, but that's not what I don't need a big pack of photo paper. I really need a lot of bigger size cardstock. Yep. But I see the time, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. It's about to be. I really did good tonight though, cause I'll be over here past 12 o'clock. Thank y'all for coming on and watching. Shelly, thank you for that information. I'm gonna reach out to you on TikTok, and that was my little week that went by. That's what happened this week. Sometimes stuff happen. Dang, every time we come on here, man, we be talking about some good stuff. But I'm gonna come back on, and y'all have a good night. I'll probably come back on in a couple of days. But everybody, y'all have a good night. Shelly, thank you as always. Nevaeh, I'll see you in a few minutes because I know you in there watching me, honey. Okay, y'all have a good night. And thank you again.